Ladies and gentlemen, my name is eSportsMonies, ESM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and today we're going to be doing a bit of commentating and analysis of VGJ versus DC in the Major. So, I'm going to turn up my music a bit, turn up my voice, turn up my music speech, or my unit speech. So, DC starting out with Monkey King and Warlock, and Abaddon and Venge for VGJ. I'm going to minimize this because we are currently live. So, Monkey King is considered to be like one of the best heroes in Dota right now, which is not that surprising, but I wouldn't have thought he would have been like this good when he first got out into Captain's mode.
Reserve time.
But I actually haven't been consistently watching the competitive scene since Monkey King got added to Captains, so this will be exciting to watch for me. And for those of you watching on the YouTube video, this is actually being streamed live on the YouTube live stream. So you should come on and join us next time. So Meepo first ban, LC first ban from VGJ is a little bit surprising. The Omni Knight and Nyx ban from DC, not too surprising. I feel like Chinese teams really like their Omni Knight right now. Shadow Fiend ban's probably smart because Monkey King's pretty vulnerable to magic damage in the early and mid game. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, I'm talking to the chat, for those of you watching on YouTube, so if you see me talking to someone, I'm talking to people in the YouTube chat. But yeah, no, Monkey King does... I didn't think he had, like, a super ridiculously good win rate, but he still has a really high pick rate. I don't think heroes should really be banned if their win rate is high or their pick rate is high. I feel like they need to... or, nerfed, not banned. I feel like they should be nerfed if their win rate is high and their pick ban rate is high.
Reserve time.
So who's going to be playing Monkey King? Is this a Demon Monkey King? Because I feel like that's going to be hilarious. Boba only ran 2 heroes, LC and Abaddon. Well, he doesn't have either of those this game. The PA ban. They're really trying to get rid of burst damage, like Nyx, Swag Fiend, and PA banned. That's a lot of burst damage, and then the overall Omni. Just banning Omni is probably a good idea. Yeah, you definitely want to be banning Omni Knight against the Spectre, I would think, and the Warlock. Yeah. Demon on the Warlock. I've seen Demon play so many roles over the years. I'm not really used to seeing him on DC, so again, I'm not super familiar with what he'd be playing for them. What's Bulba play right now? Bulba's another pretty flexible character. Or pretty flexible player. And who do you think that Venge is for? Is it, like, getting the Venge and the Abaddon first reveals so little about their draft except the ban on the embers. The ban on the Timbersaw says that they're gonna be scared of the or that they're gonna be picking like paper thin, like tissue papery heroes. Bulba's offlane, okay, because I know Demon really liked playing the offlane in the past.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Treant Protector.
Ember Spirit.
Oh, they picked the Ember. That's basically shitty Timbersaw. Or really, really good Timbersaw, depending on what you farm. I don't really like the Ember pick at all, though. I'm going to put this game on VGJ right now. I'm going to say VG has a big advantage just based on the draft already, because you need a lot of farm for Ember to be good, and you need a decent amount of farm on Spectre for her to be good. And you want farm on Monkey King. He doesn't need it as badly, but you want farm on Monkey King. Medusa does need a shitload of farm, but those first 3 heroes are all fine with giving Medusa as much farm as she wants.
Reserve time.
I think they should ban a whatever they're most afraid of in mid, or any other like seriously farmed core. I would probably ban a mid hero here because they have pretty good support in offlane. They could run the Venge or the Abaddon as a carry. Probably won't run the Abaddon as a carry. But yeah, okay. So they're thinking mid or safe lane. Yeah, they're thinking that the Abaddon and the Venge are going to be like position 4 and 5 heroes. Maybe have a 3 Venge in favor of getting her more farm over the Trent, but I would want the additional farm on the Trent because he still has that like sick ass ultimate.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Eyes of the Forest is so good. Oh shit.
Radiant team pick.
I didn't realize that Overgrowth through Eyes of the Forest did damage. But regular Overgrowth doesn't. So they banned the Sand King. That's probably a good ban. They could still go for the Earth Spirit though, which is like similar in the things he can do. So I'm not sure. The ban for VG I think was harder there because they're just looking for a good support. But everyone on DC needs so much farm to be really scary. Like they scale better with farm. Like Abaddon doesn't get a power spike from items versus Warlock with Ags and Refresher gets good power spike. So the Phoenix pick is interesting. I mean, it's another farm independent hero. So it looks like they might be looking to run the Venge as like a safe lane farmer, or maybe do some kind of aggressive tri-lane. Like, VG has so many options here.
I speak for the trees.
Holy shit, a Nature's Prophet. I feel like this game is either going to be a very, very slow, creeping, crawling match from VG, or it's just going to be an absolute stomp by DC. You need so much farm. Like, DC's team wants farm way more than VG's. Medusa's the only hero that really, really needs farm. You can get, like, a couple of items on the Abaddon, and Ags on the Trent, Blink on the Venge. Phoenix doesn't need very much. Versus Monkey King wants items to right-click, Warlock wants an Ags and a Refresher, Spectre wants a Radiance before she gets really scary, Ember Spirit wants a Battle Fury before he can start farming the whole map and get really scary, Nature's Prophet, another super crazy fucking farm.
5 seconds remaining.
Phoenix Tree's a Chinese combo with low win rate. I mean, it's not... I was going to say, it's not that scary of a combo unless you land both of the ultimates, but again, you don't really need a shitload of farm to execute both of those ultimates, versus to really do, like, crazy, scary ultimate stuff on DC side. You're going to want a refresher on your Warlock. I apologize if you can hear like what sounds like a lawnmower in the background. Let me listen to this. I can't hear it. So, Ember Battlefield not a thing anymore? Do you just go for the blink and then Boots of Travel and then crit? I'll go with the English Observer. Thank you to whoever is observing. It's not Pip, it's, or Pimp, it's... I can't think of the observer's name, but he's the shit. We should have his name here. That's a sick-looking Medusa set. That's a sick-looking tree set. Oh my god, look at that shit. That is so sick. Oh, my cosmetics are so outdated. I have some nice cosmetics, but damn, look at this guy. Look at all these guys' stuff. Monkey King. The Monkey King Arcana.
Just enough time to make a cup of tea.
Nature set's extraordinarily bad. I have that. No, oh, he's got the Fungal Lord Trents, which are really cool. I like those. Caw, screech, caw, haha, I'm a bird. Wow, VGJ is actually the ones that are getting on the aggressive here. Which, I mean, they should be because they don't scale as well into the late game. But it's like, when you play a pub, I typically would say you're going to have a higher win rate if you have more carries on your team because you just get more farm. But if you have too many carries, then you lose before they come online. And you're always sort of walking that tightrope. That Medusa. Whoa, that Mystic Snake is really cool. What is this set? Okay, so I didn't even know that Immortal Medusa item existed. And the Observer missed First Blood, but whatever. Who got the First Blood? Phoenix. The Natures is going for phase boots. He'll probably then go for the Crimson Orb thing. The Desolator item, the 300 gold minus armor, and then use that to gank. I don't really know what they're trying to get done with this Monkey King. I know the Abaddon is jungling. I have a guide on that, by the way. It's actually my first guide this year. I know the Abaddon is jungling, but they... Like, why are you going out of your way to stop a jungling Abaddon? Like how Monkey King is just like, I speak for the trees.
The seeds of bounty.
Medusa's taking some damage. Why is Medusa taking so much damage? Ha 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 ha. Can you Eyes of the Forest? He should have held that and then broken the TP with it. What's the cooldown on Nature's Guys? Alright, 7-second fade time. Sorry, I meant to say Nature's Guys, not Eyes of the Forest. I misspeak pretty regularly. So it looks like they are giving the farm to the Venge. And we're at our first pause. Good, I love pauses. Puppy, please. Oh. And we've got a pause. Oh, Veil Shiva's Ember. That does seem pretty sick. Actually, no, that seems really fucking stupid. I don't like the hero. XP is a little bit in DC's favor. Gold is a little bit in VG's favor, but the game's still pretty much even. I don't understand how the experience is in DC's favor when they've had that Monkey King doing literally nothing all game. Mason on the Spectre. Yeah, so Mason's not building greedy. He's not building greedy. Okay, so... a bracer and drums. Okay, so... looks like no one on DC is playing really greedy. They're basically just trying to build items that let them fight early, try not to die, and then slowly scale up rather than doing something like getting a Radiance or a Battle Fury and getting like rich that way. Interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to work for them. Not sure how this is going to work.
A tool to teach.
Yeah, Venge is position 1, which... I think that's so strange. The Medusa's got decent farm, though. Abaddon's going Midas instead of Soul Ring first. The Abaddon's gonna stack a camp and jungle it down, or just jungle a camp down. Trent got the Orb of Venom. Trent's really focused on the slow this game. I feel like Trent's like super good since his Nature's Guys became a passive. Oh.
Dire's bottom tower
This
is
game is starting out super slow. It's interesting to see a Chinese team that wants to take the game this slow when, like, you have one traditional carry against, like, 3 to 4 carries. I would say Nature's Prophet is a more acceptable 1 position than their 2, and Nature's is their 4. Get fucked. Yeah, Mason's gonna die. No, he might be fine. Yeah, he's totally fine. Ah! Did you see that? Fucking Nature's just stunned his ass. Nature's just fucking stunned Bulba by turning the trees into Trents. Oh my god, that was awesome. Or Bulba just stunned Monkey King. He should be dead here. He should be dead here. No, he's gonna be fine. Oh no! Got the lucky click. And everyone gets away on DC. That was a huge commitment for that gank, though, and they only got an Abaddon. So I don't know if that was worth it, just because that was time that other people could have been farming, where Aggressive was farming. Aggressive. So they have 2 Rings of Aquila. Not the biggest deal, but still.
Never refuse gold given.
Nice. That flying vision from the trees gave it to him. From the sprout. God, I can't believe that Bulba fucking turned a tree that Monkey King was standing on into a tree ant. Or a Trent. Are we gonna see like 2 back-to-back courier kills? Nope. He might have got it too, but he was scared. And RTK messed up the stack too. He's still jungling, okay though. I feel like the stack is more for Medusa when she gets farmed anyway, so it doesn't care as much. But it's like the bug that used to exist with the Thunder Hides, well actually still exists with the Thunder Hides. And Ancient will use its active ability and then just like wait there after you attack it instead of chasing you, and it makes it really annoying to stack.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
FY. What are you doing?
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
Okay, Goldgraph is starting to favor DC in a meaningful way. Experience also favoring DC in a meaningful way. I feel like this is a game where if you can't let DC take this late. Like, maybe at like 20 or 30 minutes, you're going to be at a power spike against them, but maybe even at 40 minutes. But at an hour, DC is going to be so much bigger than you will be, like, all game. He should be dead, yeah.
The trees will be just fine without you.
Phoenix got away, too. Freeze is pretty tanky right now with that mana shield, so I don't know if they're going to be able to get him.
Good dude's bottom just fell off.
Hmm. That's such a weird way to that's such like a weird way to harass. It's like, you know, you're not going to chase Bulb out of there.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So in terms of the tower game,
Radiant's middle tower.
they just became tied up, but there's a Nature's Prophet. That should be a kill. That should be a straight up, like, easy kill. That should be multiple kills, actually.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think Mason's gonna kill her. Yeah. That should be... This should just be a straight up wipe. R2K's fine. Not straight up wipe, but just like a catastrophic loss for VG.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And it kind of was. We'll probably see that spike go down like this. It's looking like my earnings when I make a video that's not a Dota guide. Spectre. Abaddon late game with Spectre and Scepter and level 25 talent is not that great. Like, it's still nothing compared to 4 farmed cores. Honestly, 5. Everyone on DC can be a different hero given enough money. And there aren't many heroes on VG that are like that.
attack.
And Dude Blue's just gonna walk away here. He's totally fine, I think. He should be, yeah. The demon heal saved him. Demon playing the warlock that summons demons. Get it? Trent being cheeky. Thinking about being cheeky.
Dire's middle tower.
Trent's just down there like, anybody want to gank a Nature's Prophet, and the rest of his team's like, are you fucking stupid, bro?
Dire structures are fortified.
It looks like they're on top of each other, but according to the health bars, Trent and Nature don't even know each other's there, so...
Thing is about to get knocked over.
VG can get up and just 5-man push, though, because they have a bunch of tanky cores. Venge is very tanky for a ranged hero and offers a good aura. Medusa is very tanky and takes down creep waves really quickly with her split shot. And then Abaddon just shields up everyone and has a sick ultimate, so they have a pretty good lineup for 5-man pushing. I would expect the Abaddon to get a Vlad's and then them to just run at towers. They have a better pushing lineup when they 5-man. But DC also has a great 5-man. They carry way harder, and DC has the global map presence with the rat natures.
Never refuse gold given.
And just got a Midas. This is gonna be cool. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I am rooting for DC, but I try to cast in a somewhat, in a way that's analytic enough that that it doesn't matter that I'm biased. But yeah, no, I'm definitely rooting for DC a bit here. But I am a big RTK fan, so even though RTK is just the captain and playing Abaddon. What is that Monkey King doing? I feel like if you were just like a pub player and you watch this, you just get the idea that like you should just always be in the trees. I told you to stay in the trees. Yeah, but they don't really have a support. They have one support's Warlock. Like, this is a really good game for a Warlock to get a Midas. Yep, and that's what he's doing. He's getting a Midas. I knew it. I didn't know it. I assumed it. I called it. And the reason being that you'd want a Midas on the Warlock would be because you don't really need to... You're not trying to get him super farmed because it'll be nice the late game for him to be really farmed, but you're not in a rush to do that. You'd rather have the farm on your other cores, and that Midas ensures that he always has enough money to buy dust, smoke, and wards. And you want all of that this game. Oh shit, is he going for it? No, he didn't. That was such a sick play by Ember. He went in on it, caught the Phoenix ulti, and then just ran back. He might be in some trouble here. He's stunned up like hell. He's dead. I thought he might escape if his allies had come down and started engaging, but I think they realized, like, it could have been a... the fight could have easily been turned if the Spectre and the Warlock committed. But Warlock had ulti there, so Warlock could have committed the ulti to save the Monkey King, and I think that would have been worth it. That Abaddon's so fine. He's pretty tanky to begin with, too. They're really... Yeah, this time they're like, the Ember is worth committing for. The Ember is worth committing the ultimate to save. The Monkey King, they did not believe was. Wow, they committed a shitload on that, too. They committed basically every ultimate. And they got the Trent. Wow, Aggressive's actually hitting kind of hard with that bench. The Dragon Lance, pretty much it. Yeah, and Aggressive doesn't have mana to stun him, so... What does Nature's have? Nature's went Midas. Warlock is about to finish his Midas. Ember... Going for the Maelstrom? Yeah, Maelstrom. Spectre is going for the Radiance, but she got a couple of farming items first. And then going for a Midas and the Monkey King. God! Yeah, people are farming the shit out of the map right now, and everyone's going for fucking Midas. Venge, not going for Midas. Phoenix is going for Midas. No Midas on the Trent. No Midas on the Medusa. Midas on the Abaddon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. We have 4. We have 5 Midases being built or already built at 20 minutes into the game. People really like Midas now. I think it's kind of bad to be rushing this many Midases this late in the game. But I suppose time will tell. The Dire got the Roche kill. I think that's actually an okay trade to trade the Ember for the Roche kill there. Bulba's fucking dead though. That's the bad trade. Yeah, nah. That was a big swing for VG. This is probably gonna be up to here now. Like probably just cut that lead straight in half. Actually, maybe a little bit less, because I don't know how much those kills would have been worth in terms of a swing, and there was a 1,000 gold swing because of the Roche. So, and Dire got the Roche, VG got the Aegis, which they put on the bench. He's about to have a Shadow Blade. They're actually doing okay with this core Venge, which is weird and stupid. So they wasted the Phoenix ult, but they did get the Warlock kill. But the Warlock's not worth that much. Yeah, Aggressive is worth so much right now, but Aegis. They're actually looking for bigger targets. Ah, the swap saves him. But nah, they think they still got him though. The Phoenix burn is so real. They need... If only they had mana on the fucking Ember. Oh, wait, what? Tree? Is he gonna do this? Is he really doing this? Holy shit. Wow. They never even got the thing on the tree. So they're building the Orchid on the tree, so they're looking to just gank with him instead of push. They're saying, okay, that's fine, our push is solid. We want that silence in team fights, which is huge because they have... Like, basically the entire enemy team is really ability dependent. Medusa, it's arguable, but everyone on their team is a good candidate for a silence. So that's... Man, and the extra damage from the Orchid, that's actually a really strong pick against this team. That's so smart. Now this graph should be... Yeah, so this was the Roche fight where even though DC got the last hit on the Roche and got the Roche money, the team fight was so disastrous it went up by about 1,000, and then it went back down by almost 1,000. See if this graph refreshed yet. No. Okay. So, wow. Pretty back and forth game with DC holding a consistent slight lead. Okay, that was the most useless, like living armor I've ever seen. What are Venge's insane talents? 65 damage is pretty good, and then the wow, those are really good talents. I don't know what's better, because they do have some good BKB candidates, but none of the heroes on DC really care about BKBs too much, so or really need BKBs to live. Man, they really want to kill this guy. They just want to lock him down. They're saying, like, we have enough damage to kill him no matter what, and they did. We have so much damage that I'd rather root you right now with your ult on and let you heal from that than let you have the move speed away from us. Yeah, Dubu's dead. Like, for sure. Wait, yeah. Wait, that wasn't Dubu, was it? Holy fuck. That was a huge swing.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Sorry, just setting up a meeting for tomorrow. Man, now that is going to be an interesting swing. So this graph just went, yep. I'm going to say it's probably right back in here. It's probably going to be about 1,400 gold lead on DC side now. That Ember. A bed's Ember. It's a lot of freaking armor. He's getting that Shiva soon. And the experience graph is now actually featuring or favoring VG. It has been for a little while now. And the gold graph, so yeah, it's about 1,100. A little bit smaller of a lead for DC than I thought. That was such a massive team fight. Holy crap. What is Dubu doing? Dying. Feeding horribly. He's so dead. What the fuck? Did they catch that ward? If they de-ward that, that's like the saddest story ever told. They're looking for high ground though, and if they don't take down that ward, that might be worth his life, honestly. Like, just having vision on the high ground while you're pushing high ground is so huge. Especially that far back, you know if they're prepping to defend or not. So I would say that's absolutely worth it if they get the opportunity to high ground push in the next 6 minutes, which they probably will, because they have a Natures. And they didn't see the ward, so they don't know. What did they think he was doing? Just, like, committing Sudoku? Like, and now they're just feeding kills. Is he gonna live? Yeah, he's gonna live. He's gonna be fine. Wow. He should just go back to base, though. Ah, a fountain. Or a shrine heal. Would it be broken if shrine refilled your bottle? Would that be, like, stupidly overpowered? I feel like it would be. Could be cool.
Yo, Green Dude, something bad is happening in your body.
I think I'd be okay with it. And I never buy bottle, so I think it'd be a fun change, but only if it filled it up like when you were using the shrine. So like walking up to the shrine doesn't automatically give you a full bottle. That would be stupid. I keep getting this graphical artifact right here. That's like an old AMD Radeon meme, but I'm using a GTX 1070, so looks like it's just a generalized Dota meme. Monkey King is really bad at neutrals. Monkey King's also like the lowest farm hero in the game. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, he has 0 freaking farm. He's been working on that Midas for ages now, though. But the 3 other cores on DC are doing quite well, which is probably the biggest concern that VG has in this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like, Medusa's doing so well, but like Venge is not doing bad, but Venge could be doing better. I mean, Venge has got some items, but you really want that Venge to be getting super farmed. What talent is he going to pick? The 20% Vengeance damage aura on top of the third... God, that's going to be so good. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for that. I think he has to go for that, because they want to do that 5-man. What's the Treant talent pool? He's not getting a Midas because he's going to go for the 90 gold per minute talent, I think. Almost certain. 150 gold per minute talent. I don't know, actually. 65 Fire Spirit DPS. That's pretty huge. That's pretty massive, but I feel like he'll still go for the gold. I don't know. He's going for the Midas, so he might not go for the GPM. Really? 30-minute Midas time? They half-assed that fight pretty hard. They didn't want to... Oh, wow. Nature was ratting the whole time. They really didn't want to blow the Warlock ultimate just to save him, but I think it would have been worth it if they could have kept the They couldn't have, but if they could have kept the Warlock alive for just a little bit longer, I think that would have been worth it to use the ulti to cancel the TPs, or at least slow the TP down so that Nature could have done more damage to that tower. Oh, they have a Trent. Yeah, so that doesn't matter at all. They have to get the tower or nothing. Yeah, they have a really good team against this rat, actually, with the Natures. He's so fucking dead. Yeah. That gold graph is not going to look pretty. That's like a 5,000 gold swing in like 10 minutes. Which isn't that huge, but it's pretty big considering the game's this close. They need farm on that Monkey King. Like, they need him to be able to at least do something. Yeah, that's... Yeah, Shardul just said in the chat, Monkey needs at least one item. And yeah, he needs a... I would say Basher and Echo Saber. Spectre's starting to get scary. Spectre's going for that illusion, like, nation. Nature's just revealed the Shadow Blade too. I don't think he's shown the Shadow Blade yet, because he just finished it. Yeah, Freeze is gonna get this tower. They can't contest. They need to start carrying detection on the Dire side. Yeah, there's nothing. You need like a gem or just. You just gotta assume the fucking Trent Protector's there. Monkey King has detection, but... I mean, he is by himself a lot, but he shouldn't be. Like, the Monkey King is... He's kind of a scout, so I get why he'd be alone, but they're just trying to solo farm some stuff on him right now. Like, they're trying to actually finish the Midas. Okay, so I think he got his Midas. 33-minute Midas. I really hate this because Midas is going to get nerfed now. Because pros are buying it. Pros are saying that the value of this item is great enough that you want it 33 minutes in the game. Okay, so 220... Hold on a second, guys. I know you can't see the game. Oh, no, calendar. I don't use the calendar. I need calculator. Calculator. So we have 85. So let's see. What do we have here? We have 220 gold. What's the cost? Hold on. Let's watch this fight, which is going surprisingly well, but Aggressive is really tanky. Good God. He's getting healed up now. I think VG could be okay, but if they keep losing supports, they're not going to have anything to protect Aggressive, and then they are going to go down. But Freeze comes into the mix. They're going to get... Did Nature's TP out? Does Nature's have his... Yeah, Nature's has his global. He's going to come back in and try to pick off Aggressive. He's over here. He's going to get him. He's got to get him. Oh, yeah, he threw him right into this. Yeah, he's done. But there's so much damage on the Nature's Prophet. Nature's probably going to get away here. Got the mana burn on Freeze. He's taking so much damage. Freeze is going to go down. Now, they killed him once with the Aegis. There are two heroes here, but that's a farm Medusa. Yeah, she's going to just try to TP out. I think she's going to get it, too. Nope. That is gigantic. 450 gold going to the Ember Spirit. Good God, look at that. Thank you, Ralphs, for the love of my videos. Damn, that was sick. I'm going to turn this back on the Kiev Observer. Alright, so Hand of Midas cost, we're just going to say 2,000 gold for the sake of simplicity. So that's 20... I could have actually done this math in my head. So 1,700 seconds divided by 60 is going to be... Is it really half an hour for a Midas to pay for itself? What am I missing here? No, it gives you 220 gold. So yeah, that's like 13, 14 minutes. Because I did it by 100. So yeah, 13 to 14 minutes to give you the money back, and it gives you the experience the whole way through. Yeah, Midas is really good. See, the thing that people... Hold on. God, DC way, way too confident right now after winning that last team fight. They're going to lose some Natures. Are they going to get that kill, though, with the... they aren't going to... They do? And now they're just going to clean house. Oh, man. And that's really, really huge, because even though they've been buying these big items on the side of VG, they do not have hard carries. However, now is the time to be aggressive. They should be stepping the hell up on one of these towers. Really, they should be stepping the hell up on 2 towers at once, because if Ember went to do some damage on the tier 3 bottom, Freeze would come out and Ember could retreat, and the Spectre could get the tier 2 mid. They should have tried to get a tower there, because they're just going to heal him back up, because Trend Protector will be live in like 12 seconds. Yeah, no, it's not half an hour. The amount of time it takes to... hold on, let me do the actual math. So 2050 is the amount of gold divided by 220, the amount of gold you get from Midas, and then multiply that by 85. You need 700, and then divide that by 60. 13.2. So you need 13 and a fifth of a minute. So 13 minutes and 12 seconds. Is that right? Yeah, 13 minutes and 12 seconds for Midas to pay for itself if you're using it 100% of the time it's available. And now the gold graph's like back to even because VG lost a fight, overcommitted when they took the lead on the next fight, and then lost that fight again. So yeah, 13 minutes and 12 seconds is the amount of time Midas takes to pay for itself now. And when I saw the Midas change, I was like, okay, so they're nerfing the experience because they don't want people to be using it to get to make up levels or to get a level advantage. Now, the reason that they're nerfing experience is because the item would be just ridiculously broken if they didn't. I forgot that the way that you typically calculate whether or not to get a Midas is the amount of time that you think the game will go on, so that you can see if the Midas will pay for itself. And all these Midases will probably pay for themselves, even the one that was just picked up by the Monkey King, if he's using it effectively. And it gives you a little bit of attack speed. It's like 30 attack speed or something, so it's not like crazy good, but it's something. 30 attack speed's nothing to scoff at. God, the Radiance Vlad's pipe. This Abaddon is fat. But he's not as fat as the Ember. Which is not as fat as the Natures, which is not as fat as the Spectre. And the Spectre's almost as fat as the Medusa. And the Spectre has built, like, specifically to punish the Medusa. What is this? Upgrading the Diffusal Blade next, that's the right call. Because... been using the charges, which is really, really cool because you can just remove the shield from the Abaddon. I don't think you can purge the, I'm pretty sure you can't purge the Abaddon ulti, but I know you can purge the shield. Yeah, they're doing a 4 protect one with Medusa hitting, but like, still, if those other 3 carries get closer and closer to matching the Medusa's farm, the Medusa can't win, even with the split shot and the ridiculous amount of damage and attack speed and tankiness. Like, she just can't win. She'll be locked down indefinitely. Monkey King with his, like, 8-pound balls not dying again. This Warlock now has a Solar Crest, so the Warlock is becoming difficult to kill. And the Warlock actually can, that's actually kind of a big deal because you now have a 25% miss chance on the Medusa. Oh, she has a Monkey King bar. She actually bought a Monkey King bar, like, for that. And in case the Spectre built a Butterfly. So Medusa built a Monkey King. However, this still will nullify the attacks of the Venge. Wait, does Venge have an AC? Venge has an AC, so Venge is keeping up with the farm game. You can see she's right below the Abaddon. So Venge is still a right-click threat. And she's also got a lot of armor because she built AC, so you'll probably see the Warlock using the Solar Crest on her, or keeping the Solar Crest on himself to keep from dying. Or what might actually be the smartest move is throwing it on the Medusa and then giving the Medusa evasion. But again, the Medusa is... give the Spectre evasion. But again, the Medusa hits with True Hit, so she won't care. I wonder how many Monkey Kings actually get an MKB. So he's finally getting a Basher at like 45 minutes. He may want to get that Echo Saber. Like, it's kind of late. Like, he's building items that are kind of late. I don't know. The Satanic is... not the Satanic. The Abyssal is probably the best choice because then he can use the active to lock down the relatively tanky and relatively sneaky lineup of VG. Wow, that Abaddon didn't have ulti. The Abaddon ulti wasn't triggered. I don't know why the Abaddon ulti wasn't triggered, but it wasn't. Maybe it was on cooldown up until the second he died. I didn't notice that, but wow. Dubu goes down because Dubu's always fucking dead. Big heals coming out for VG. God. There's just not enough damage coming out from the side of DC. And they didn't have Bulba in the mix. And Bulba, remember, with a Silver Edge and an Orchid, like, the Maelstrom's not the greatest pushing item. If you're going to be pushing, especially when you're playing against a team that has a Trent Protector, you need to knock down the towers, because just offsetting creep equilibrium does nothing for you, because the Trent will just heal your towers. So he wants to kill that shit quickly, which means he should have a Deso. So he's not really built to rat, he's built to fight, and he wasn't at the fight. So VG gets their third Aegis, second Roche, because they didn't actually get the first Roche kill. That went to DC. Yeah, he has really long searing chains. Is that 5 include the talent? I think it does. Man. So Ember, playing the role of the nuker, Warlock needs to use his freaking Midas. Before I have a heart attack. This tier 2 is going down.
Oh man, this is totally harshing my
God, Medusa does a lot of damage to that Venge aura. What level is Venge?
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
23. That's a huge power spike coming up for them.
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah. I figure Monkey King would make a joke about picking up an MKB. I think they just take Rex now. There's nothing really that DC can do to stop them from taking Rex.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Green dude's top thing is about to get knocked down.
The problem here is that this tower damage doesn't mean very much because the Trent Protector can just heal it up. Like, pretty sure that bottom tower is going to be full by now. Yeah, the bottom tower's full. This tower's almost full. This tower will be full. It doesn't matter.
This will come in handy. Tribute to my house.
Gold graph starting to favor VG by 5k, which isn't as big at 45 minutes, but it's still significant. That Medusa's so farmed. Medusa's literally not carrying around her Dragon Lance because she has, like, cheese. Like, Medusa is 6-slotted. All she needs is to, like, finish that Hurricane Pike. But if you get Boots of Travel on the Spectre, then the Spectre also is basically finished. Monkey King now needs farm. Ember probably wants more farm too. And then the Nature's... Oh wow, Nature's actually has Bloodthorn now. Wow. That's so huge. Man, that was a pretty good guess. He's dead.
What does this to me?
He's died so many times.
Dire's bottom tower.
Monkey King with 10 deaths, 1 kill, 12 assists.
That bottom tower you found attack was crap anyway, don't sweat.
Nature's needs to come back to base.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he knows it too.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks is under attack.
Yeah, they're just gonna lose Rex here. They cannot fight into this Medusa, I don't think. She's got cheese. They're just gonna go... They have so many aura effects that when they're together, they're so difficult to do anything about. Might get the Abaddon, but she's got Aegis. And the fucking Trent Phoenix combo. Immediate buybacks. I think the Nature might honestly just TP to their base. Yeah, he will, because they're about to get another kill. If he doesn't die, Nature cannot die here. God, that Medusa's putting out so much damage! But they got everyone. Nature's gonna go down and pull buybacks now. They can't get anything. They have Glyph. Yeah, they have Glyph, and they have Medusa up. So they use the buyback on the Medusa. That's such a better exchange for Radiant than for Dire there, because they can defend with one hero. Bulba should come mid and help out that Ember. They should get that tier 2. Like, you have to rush when the enemy heroes are dead to get something out of this game, because your chip damage no longer adds up because you're dealing with a Trent. I fucking hate playing against a Trent. It's one of those things that doesn't really come into play unless you're playing a really close game, and this is a really close game. Really? MKB on the Natures. Where's the evasion coming from? Oh, Medusa does have a butterfly. They're just trying to buy up to kill the Medusa. Oh, and the Radiance. Well, it might be good that the Nature built for teamfight, because the Nature can't really rat unless the Nature goes 100% YOLO throwing myself at your buildings rat, just because of the Trent. That Medusa's so fucking farmed. Let's look at the net worth. Ember's fallen off because he went for the magic build, and we're 50 minutes in. MK's dead. He's just 100% dead here.
I won't give up.
So there's a Shadow Blade on the Monkey King, but I'm not sure how much that's gonna do. Silver Edge Natures, though. It's kind of big. Disabling passives. I don't know how much that's gonna do. Disable the passive on the Abaddon. Yeah, I know Trent was added back into the pool relatively recently. That was, yeah, that was really recently. Really recent, sorry. This game needs to get on. I gotta make some phone calls. I gotta buy my ticket for a conference. This fight is like so even and scared on both team sides. Like both teams are afraid of the other team, like literally terrified. And DC was the one to be less afraid, so they lost. The game's pretty much over now. Yeah, they don't have any buybacks. They lost. Yeah, that's game. They should call it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's pretty much it, boys. Yeah, they called it. They called it. Wow, I jinxed myself by saying the game should end soon. Sorry, guys.
Radiant
Team wiping's usually GG, but not here. Yep. In this case, it was. 60 minutes plus. I mean, they just... Team wiping wouldn't have been the GG. They just didn't have any buybacks, and after that team wipe, they were so far behind. And if it were a non-Chinese team or just a more aggressive team, the team would have just barreled down middle and just like ended the game right there. I don't know if VG was keeping track of their buybacks, but if they were, then they would have like known we should just be bolting down mid. It was a good game. I think the thing that really did it was, like, the games, both teams were playing a game of chicken towards the end, and DC said fuck it and went in on it before VG did. VG kind of like when they stepped up, VG just got them with the overgrowth like immediately. Like I don't even think the Trent had a had an Ags. Oh, he did have an Ags. So yeah, that was you're gonna be overgrowth wherever you go. It was a very tree-themed game. A lot of Monkey King jumping on trees, Bulba making trees, Trent being and hugging trees. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Could have been a little more exciting, but again, overall, pretty good match. So thank you guys for watching. I will be uploading this VOD shortly, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.